Anyway, going forward, in our next session, we'll talk about analytics, which is very critical, IoT, RPA, and how such progressively emerging tech ecosystem can be utilized and can be deployed at various verticals. For example, IoT is considered as the next big wave after internet and mobile that will affect, or in fact is impacting our day-to-day lives. The way we do business contemporarily will be definitely impacted by the technologies which are being rolled out under IoT, and this is definitely the next stage of evolution of the entire IT ecosystem in times to come. Also, like he had mentioned blockchain, and he had also highlighted certain other technologies which are probably setting tone for the future, and how businesses and how verticals will cross communicate, or how cross business will be deployed, and how transactions will happen is something that we'll be taking up here. The communication format, like as you were rightly asking sir about WhatsApp, you have so many models, like UPI based transaction is available, and that is also communication, between two different entities, but now it is happening seamlessly. Like you just have to activate a WhatsApp, send an invite to your friend, you can exchange money. That is how seamless today we are in terms of transaction. So definitely that is something on which the future technologies will be built upon. So there will be a lot of technology companies, there are a lot of product companies, service companies and consulting companies who are investing their time, their money and their research and development departments, who are adopting newer practices from open and global standards, which will further evolve the way we are utilizing IoT. It will be one of the key ingredients, we believe it will be one of the key factors which will drive the future generation. Also, it is important to understand how to leverage digitally ready business platforms like SAP, Oracle Cloud, Salesforce, Microsoft Azure, Dynamics 365, Office 365 and others. So without taking much time here, I would like to invite Mr. Rajesh Pandita, who is the CIO for ThyssenKrupp, and he will be talking about the digital future driving on intelligent network. Please, sir. Thank you. Please give a warm round of applause for sir.
Good morning, friends, and thank you, Prashant. I would like to thank Deepak for his great insights on what they do at Kotak Bank, a revelation and many things that I am actually taking back to me. To give some insights about ThyssenKrupp as such, we are largely a manufacturing entity, and what applies to us may not apply to other sectors. We are primarily into the B2B segment, and hence you may not see much of us in the region, considering that we are not a big name in terms of users, in terms of customers as such. I'm sorry, I don't have any presentations. I learned about this new format of actually speaking and making a presentation out here, and there's a reason I will have to essentially use my tools, which is a paper that I'll read out. And the intent is to give some insights about what we do at ThyssenKrupp with respect to digitalization, with respect to digital transformation. And I'm essentially also going to quote certain deployments that were already done, but I'm not going to make any references to projects that are in the pipeline. Right? So to start off with, let me offer some generic views about our organization's digital roadmap. Our organization has taken the specific domain of digital seriously, and hence housed it directly under a board member's portfolio of responsibilities. This would ensure that innovation and digital transformation, which is the real business differentiator, receives adequate importance. Aligned with our global strategy for adapting and utilizing digital projects, we are getting started with machine learning and artificial intelligence across the businesses. Being mostly in the manufacturing sector, the objectives are aimed at enhancing the predictability of device failures, improve decision support, and enhance customer experience. In September 2018, we also set up a technology center at Pune to spearhead our digital initiatives in the region and to serve global needs. Next is obviously about our focus of digital transformation. Being mostly in the core manufacturing sector, the focus is to add an additional layer of new technologies to our products. We aim to develop better enabled products and services, helping in improved customer experience. The other focus is also to improve internal and external customer engagements through tools that bring in efficiencies and offer better insights for decision making. The focus is also to shift to global cloud services as opposed to building infrastructure and services locally. Cloud inevitably offers an ease of enhancing scale, and together with right security measures in place, access to data anywhere. It enables use of available platforms that can foster in building intelligent models to support decision systems. One of the global projects that I currently drive is aimed at use of a common platform by all our regional entities in India. It comes with its own challenges of integrating multiple data sources as also heterogeneous end-use systems that are placed both on-premise and in the cloud. So what are the key technology inputs for digitalization? I spent nearly a decade in the oil and gas industry, and a lot of digital products have been in use in the sector. The likes of supervisory control and data acquisition, distributed control systems, and plant management systems have all been in use for several decades. The technologies over the years have evolved. However, the objective all through has been to make better sense of data. A combination of industrial Internet of Things, machine learning, deep learning, robotic process automation, and artificial intelligence in different flavors would be some of the technologies that would be at the core of manufacturing sectors. They enable gain better insights into the manufacturing assets, leading to improvement in the dependent supply chain processes. In specific, robotic process automation and artificial intelligence offerings of chatbots and video bots, etc., would be technologies for improving internal and external engagements. Various technologies and frameworks are available for use today. Based on nature of business, different set of technologies together with need for integration of multiple channels may be required, so it is important that data from several sources are captured centrally to really make a difference. It's also critical to identify a partner with an understanding of your specific needs and together help in developing products meeting and exceeding customer demands. A long-term relationship in this case yields better results. However, we need not be too complacent if the products or engagement doesn't yield expected outcomes. It would be prudent to also look at new age ventures with great ideas to participate in a digital journey. So how are we at ThyssenKrupp adopting emerging technologies? We see use cases in digital transformation projects that cut across business lines. A few of the businesses already have or are adopting new age technologies in the predictive analysis space together with mixed reality and defect management. A classic example is the use of Microsoft HoloLens that enables service staff to identify equipment problems through visualization. It allows better preparation for problem at hand, gain access to resources online, and hence lead to improved staff and customer satisfaction. We also use predictive analysis tools to help ascertain equipment failures and respond proactively, leading to improved customer satisfaction. Robotic process automation is another area that offers capabilities of integrating multiple disparate systems that demand a lot of data transfer and decision making. It offers a means to enable businesses to improve efficiencies and not necessarily aim at reducing headcount. A technology offering that has potential to augment internal and external customer experience and hence a serious technology to look at. So how are emerging technologies impacting organizations? As I gauge it, emerging technologies will impact every business and not just IT organizations. Many of the traditional businesses, including manufacturing sector, will transform into specialized software companies. As early adopters of digital transformation initiatives, they could see additional business lines being created. In case of IT companies, emerging technologies could help automate and enhance customer experience through improved efficiencies. It is also an opportunity for IT organizations to partner with traditional businesses to adopt new age technologies and help reduce deficiencies and costs and improve the bottom line. Last but not the least, solutions have to be customer-centric and aimed at enhancing value proposition and lives of people in general. So if you are preparing for a digital journey, what are the key factors and best adoption practices in an emerging technology deployment strategy? To me, as with any change, apprehension of failure is a critical barrier. It is advisable that an organization takes a holistic view and an enterprise view of the opportunities for transformation. With several technologies available for use and specialist partners in the specific domains, it is likely that one may have to engage multiple partners to drive projects. It becomes imperative in such situations to have the right skilled people own the program. A separate digital cell that is adequately staffed together with interfaces with the various businesses and IT teams is an ideal way to have a focus on your digital programs. The next steps would be to assess and mitigate any risk, identify and prioritize use cases relevant to a specific technology. Start small and initiate proof of concepts for each of the set of identified technologies and demonstrate business value to stakeholders. Roll out in small pockets and assess adaptability within the community that you serve before a full-blown production rollout. Ensure requisite induction as also guidance on new ways of working in the context of rollout. Now you will be interested in knowing what are the key outcomes expected of a digital journey. As technologies evolve and integrate as well, we'll see products with enhanced capabilities that delight a customer. We'll also see consumerization of many technologies, enabling many of us use tools that previously required specialized skills. To me, all initiatives have to be customer-centric, and hence, digital journey or transformation can be no different. The result of all such initiatives has to demonstrate a significant improvement in customer experience, whilst enhancing the capabilities of ecosystem supporting such an initiative. I see a lot of potential in the emerging technologies. It's, however, for every organization to review their individual ecosystem, establish a digital roadmap, and ascertain the right fit to help strengthen their customer loyalty. At ThyssenKrupp, there's a lot more to come. So keep following our company website at www.thyssenkrupp.com. Thank you.
We'll have the Q&A at the end of the session once all the speakers are done. And we have people who are shy to ask, please jot down their questions and send it to me. I'll get it answered by the panelist.